What's up, y'all? We're out here at the range this morning. As you can see back behind me, absolutely fantastic weather out here today. So I'm going to try to make the most of it by getting a bunch of tests done out here. And we're going to start it out with what should be a very interesting 9mm carbine test. So as y'all can see, the good old jelly contraptions out here ready for duty. We got the chrono and 2 brand new blocks of gel. Now, unfortunately, these blocks hadn't been melted at all yet. I just have unwrapped these things, so I hadn't had a chance to remelt them. So as you can see, they're a little bit wavy, but they're still nice and clear, so there shouldn't be any problem seeing what's going on here. And as you can also see, we're using the heavy clothing barrier again with a layer of denim, fleece, and 2 layers of the cotton t-shirt material. And like I said, we're checking out some 9mm here, and as y'all can see, it's another round from Defiant Munitions. Y'all know I've already tested a few rounds from those guys. They sent me some stuff out to test. Really nice stuff. They really know what they're doing. And this one right here, I'm hoping should be another good one. This is their 9mm, like I said, 125 grain plus P. This is the TCX-SDH. So the total copper expanding Super Dave Harrington. It's a collaboration between them, Pete Pye with Defiant Munitions, those guys over there, and Super Dave Harrington, which is apparently, y'all have to forgive me because y'all know I'm not up on the who's who with the gun stuff. So apparently he's a weapons expert, trainer, I believe ex-military or current military. So it was basically, like I said, a collab between them to work on a really good 9mm round that they kind of, I think the purpose of this was to extend your effective range of the 9mm, which is why, you know, I call it a carbine round. I think they call it their work round. But like I say, really the main purpose was to extend the effective range of your 9mm. So like I said, it's a 125 grain solid copper boat tail expander, so it should be really accurate once you get out to a distance. Now the velocity they're saying is 1375 at the muzzle, and this is actually tested out of a 16-inch PCC. That's what they got those velocities out of. So what I'm going to do today, we're going to test it out of a 16-inch PCC. So we got the Henry Homesteader here. It's got the 16.3-inch barrel, and I also want to try it through a handgun. So I brought my P80 here with the 4.5-inch barrel. This is basically a Glock clone. Now I did look on their site and got the velocity. I'll look before I do the test here and show y'all what it is. Now I don't expect either one of these to quite get this today, because instead of my usual 10 feet testing distance, I'm gonna go out to like 7 yards, just, you know, and even then that's probably a little close for this, because like I said, this stuff really shines, I believe, once you get out a little further. So I will be doing some more tests at a distance, but for right now I want to kind of get a baseline, so I'm gonna do it from 7 yards. Now like I said, those guys did send this stuff to me to test out. I don't have an affiliate link or anything like that. I don't get anything from y'all buying from them, but if you are interested, you can find them pretty easily, and I'll leave a code here that will help you out if you decide to get something from them. But I've really been anxious to see what these things do since they sent them to me. I think we're gonna get some fantastic performance from both of them, but let me get this stuff set up and let's check them out. All right, let's see if we can get us some speed from these things, y'all. Like I said, I'm back here at 7 yards this time. I'm gonna do a 5-round average from each one. I'm gonna start out with this P80 first. Now this, I looked at the velocity on their site that I had written down, and they're saying 1225 from the muzzle of a Glock 17, which same thing here, 4.5-inch barrel. Now again, we're at 7 yards, so we ain't gonna be able to check them on their speeds today, really. We should be pretty close to that though. Let's see what we get here. I can't see anything. I think it's 1152. I can tell I'm getting readings, but I can't see them, y'all. We'll look at them. I think it's 1150s I'm seeing down there. Yeah, I believe so. That looks like 1151 or 7, something like that. I don't think I got a reading on that one. I think I need one more. I think I was over to a little bit, missed that center on that last one. All right, that one definitely read. Looked like maybe 1130 something. So looks like we was around 1130s, 1150s on all those. Let me go check the average. All right, so our 5-round average that time with the 4.5-inch barrel from 7 yards was 1154 feet per second. So 1154 from 7 yards out of a 4.5-inch barrel, 125 grains. That's not too bad. Let me get this reset and let's try out that Homesteader. All right, let's send 5 rounds through this Henry with the 16.3-inch barrel and see what they do. Now the box I believe was saying 1375. Again, that's at the muzzle, so we're not going to see that. I believe I said at the beginning of this too, I may have called these 124 grain. These are 125 grain if I did misspeak there. But anyway, let's see what we get here. Like I say, 1375 at the muzzle is what they say. So see what we get back here at 7 yards. All right, looks like 1304 maybe. I can't hardly see. 1268 maybe. 1290 I think. 1273. And 1250 something I think. Let's go check that average. All right, so that time our 5-round average from the 16-inch was 1,277 feet per second. And if you remember out that 4.5-inch P80, it was 1154. So you talking about, what's that, 123 feet per second faster from this 16-inch barrel. So either way, like I said, we can't really compare them to the box or what they advertise because we're at 7 yards. I think both of these are going to do really good in the gel, even at that distance. So let me get this reset, and y'all know what time it is. All right, y'all, it's Super Pie Jelly time. I'm gonna put 1 round from each barrel length into the gel. We're gonna start out with this 4.5-inch P80 first. Starting out with this one first because I ain't real confident about putting this exactly where I want it from back here, so I can kind of fix it with that carbine if I need to. Well, let's see what we get here, y'all. All right, that should have been a good one. I believe that actually went about where I wanted as long as it stayed in. Let me go see what I got. All right, y'all, that's exactly how I like to see a testing day start right there. That stuff is looking fantastic, and it went exactly where I wanted it to. So let's see if we can put this Henry down there. I'm gonna go up above that one with the Henry. I shouldn't have any problem putting this exactly where I want it to go. All right, that should have been perfect right there. Let's go check this out. All right, y'all, let's check out what we got down here. I can tell you right now, this is some fantastic performance from both of these. This is the kind of stuff I like to see right here. So as you can see down on the bottom, that was the one out of the P80, the 4.5-inch barrel. You can see it comes in just like those other subsonics and the other 115.9s. Really all of these copper expanders from Defiant comes in here, immediate expansion. It doesn't care anything about this cloth whatsoever. Very nice disruption there. You got that really nice spiral looking action because of those pedals opened up, and you can see travels on through this block. And I'm gonna say, just a guess, that one's right at about 13 inches, and that thing's got some massive expansion on it. And pretty much the same story with the one out of that Henry up above here. Again, comes in, doesn't care anything about that cloth. Really, really nice disruption, expansion there. Travels on through this first block, and that one's probably within an inch of the end of this first block. So that looks about 15 inches, and again, some really, really fantastic expansion out of it. So the one out of the P80, the 4.5-inch, actually got some forward momentum right at 14 inches. I mean, just barely tickling the 14-inch mark. And then the one here from the Henry, that one's a hair over 15. It's a good 1/8 inch over 15 inches. So both of these things, incredible expansion and very, very nice penetration. I think y'all got a pretty good view, but here's you a closer look. Like I say, you can see that gel's a little bit wavy, but still pretty good. That thing just comes in here, like I said, very, very nice expansion. And then if we move up here, that one again, that's out of the Henry. I mean, just crazy nice disruption there. And again, fantastic expansion from both of those. All right, let's check out these projectiles, y'all. These things look absolutely incredible. I didn't expect anything else after I've seen what these do in the other calibers that they've sent, or other weights also. They absolutely expand like nobody's business. I mean, that looks like, that's like a grappling hook, a big old fish hook or something. That's just a bunch of nastiness right there. Absolutely perfect symmetrical expansion from both of these. Now, this one right here, you can tell this is the P80 4.5. This is out of that Henry. You can see those pedals actually push back a good bit further on that Henry, which actually tells me that this thing would be nice and effective at quite a bit longer distance. You would still get some really nice expansion. I don't think there's really any doubt in my mind about that. But let's check the weights on them and see what we got. I'm pretty sure we didn't lose anything. Usually you don't lose much of nothing off these copper rounds. Now, they both started at 125. This one here from the P80 is exactly 125.0. This one here from the Henry is 124.8. So I would say it might have lost a crumb, but that's probably just manufacturing tolerances. Both of these held every bit of their weight as far as I can see. Now, as far as the size on them, we'll start with this one here out of the P80. This one's actually probably going to be a little bigger because those pedals didn't peel back as far. You got 861, 864, and 855. So absolutely incredible expansion from that one there. And then this one here out of the Henry, you got 822, 818, and 832. So incredible expansion on that one. Although, like I said, it's a little bit final resting size because those pedals went back a little further. And there you have it, y'all. The Defiant Munitions TCX-SDH rounds. Absolutely incredible performance out of these right here. This is exactly the kind of performance that I'm looking for. You know, those subsonics that I just tested from them, they did what they were supposed to do, no doubt about it. But y'all know me, I like to see the speed like this, that extra power, that extra penetration, and still get this incredible expansion. These right here are some absolute winners. All right, y'all, we're gonna call it right there for this first test of the day, and what I think was another fantastic 9mm test. Once again, this Defiant Munitions ammo did exactly what it claimed to do, and then some, in my opinion. Absolutely fantastic performance out of the 16-inch barrel, which is kind of what it's designed to do, and great performance out of that 4.5-inch P80. And keep in mind, this was tested at 7 yards, where all my other tests are at 10 feet. So even at that difference, that's double the distance. You still got absolutely fantastic performance. I feel pretty confident saying that this stuff would do great at much longer distances, and I actually feel pretty confident that this stuff would do really good even out of a 3-inch barrel. But let me know what y'all think about the performance out of them out here today. Those of y'all out there who do run 9mm carbines, what kind of ammo do you run in them? What kind of distances do you use them at? Let me know down in the comments what y'all's thoughts are. If you did enjoy the video, take a second if you would and hit that thumbs up button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and make sure you got your notifications turned on so you don't miss anything when I upload it. Take a second if y'all would and check out those affiliate links in the video description. Anything you buy after using any of those links down there, I get a kickback from them towards the channel, so I really appreciate that. Like I said, on this Defiant Munitions ammo, it's pretty easy to find this stuff, where to order it from, and I'll leave a code, like I said, that'll help you out once you get there. Once again, I appreciate all my Range Gang members and every single one of y'all out there for supporting the channel like y'all do. I've got tons of really good stuff headed y'all's way. I definitely got some more stuff planned for these at some longer distances, so stay tuned for all that good stuff, and in the meantime, stay safe, stay prepared, and I'll see you soon.